Where she found it?
Yeah. I found it.
Oh, shit. You guys behave in school, okay? Give me hugs.
That was a little bit off. It's 4-2.
Love you, Josh.
Love you too. Put your coat on. It's cold out.
I've got to be able to catch that thing.
Alright. So we're live right now?
We're live, bud. Do your thing.
Oh,
Hold on. I'll play another Fuck Your Baby Mama song.
Let me get this.
Go ahead. Do what you do. I'm going to play another Fuck Your Baby Mama song.
Oh, you're good.
So how the fuck does motherfucker outside? Literally stop, motherfucker. Got stalkers.
The dad is for child support. Even though dad is taking care of the baby, but the mother's just scandalous. That's what I like to say. My baby's mama, the bitch got drama. My baby's mama, the bitch that wanna see me
Oh. That means somebody on my Facebook.
She make me wanna slap her ass. Trifling bitch always got me in on this. The little white comes shopping for me trick. I wanna kill the hoe. Then slam her in the trunk of my 6'4", cause yo, that hoe made my dick grow. And now her lawyers at every show, waiting for me to kick through my door. But before I go, I'm on death row, cause the bitch had too much drama. Fuck my baby's mama. Fuck my baby's mama.
Oh, man. Green, this the whole world can see this.
But then I gotta deal with the father and steel, and he's the type of nigga that a nigga gotta kill. Make me kick up for I don't like that. Look like cups. I wish I never fucked, but now it's too late. Now you find it hard. I never thought a bitch would stop like this. I can't do another day with Pablo, so I'ma pay your honor, but I just like to say, fuck my baby's mama.
Oh.
I think all the money that I spent on a lawyer, I used to be a big employer, but now I'm just an employee filing bankruptcy, but now the dumb bitch can't touch me. They call her to check up on my daughter, but now she got a restraining order. Put me to the curb and had a nerve to act about a dime.
Wait.
She must be out to rabbit ass line.
What's the score on the Lions game?
The bitch broke me, so now I need a bitch. But you gotta understand and take a little down on the surf. So I gotta put the beat down for the call to get a bitch back and draw. So when you get dropped in my aim, you see
Hey, what up, Facebook? Hey, so Wally Gray, if you're watching this, hey, you're a douchebag, bro. Hey, what y'all don't realize is if you guys want to report this stream that's being done, you can report it all you want, but we're gonna find out who reported the stream. And clearly, it straight up says who reported the stream that we were just on. It was a Wally.
So,
Come on, bro.
I'll address that.
All right.
I'll address it. My podcast tells me all that shit. where the report came from. Like I run Restream and another one. I'm not going to share the other one. But when the post is reported, it comes up and it closes my live down and tells me who reported me instantly. Takes like 30 seconds. So I believe this dude's name is Wally Gray. That's what it came up on my Facebook. Am I right?
Yeah, that's Kayla's wanted daddy to my kids.
There was 3 reports and they were all on marijuana. So I posted to my account manager and he got us back on because he is smoking in a legal state.
Yeah.
If it was just me smoking, you could have did something. But because he's smoking in a legal state, it don't matter.
It don't matter. We gonna smoke some more weed. Fucking Karens out here.
Wally
Fucking
Gray,
Karens
dude.
out
I don't
here
even know this
smoking
dude.
videos and streams. They're stalking my shit.
I don't even know that dude.
He's a douchebag. Why are they on my shit? Why are they worried about what the fuck I'm doing? That's the problem.
Right.
You're more worried
The
about.
fucked up thing is, he tried to report it multiple times. And it kept rejecting. One went through and it's gone. Bye, Felicia.
Ah, Felicia, suck the grape plant.
The purple pickle.
Pickle. You old Curious George looking ass motherfucker.
How funny is that, bro?
That's crazy. I'm glad it tells you who reports the stream.
Oh, it tells you almost instantly. You've seen how long it took. Oh, shit. I'm not playing no music. I'm trying to turn it off.
Yeah, it's gonna mute my live, fucker. I forgot to put I don't own the rights to this music played in my live feed on my fucking live that's going right now.
Really?
Yeah, on Facebook when you go live, you have to put something about you don't own the copyrights to the music that's gonna be played, and or else they'll fucking mute your fucking live video.
Yeah, protested. It's all underground music except one song. 2 songs.
I always click to unmute it and shit, but then it mutes it.
Yeah, fuck them. They shouldn't have did that to you, though, because I'm playing them. But I didn't realize you were live also on your shit.
Being shitty in this room. That's funny, though. I'm about to roll another blunt. Fuck them.
Just smoke a blunt. Just smoke a blunt.
Like this nigga Wally, bro, he has not established himself in any way to do with being a father to my kids. If you have not established yourself as a father role in my kid's life, you have no say so, and you need to step the fuck back. Exactly what the fuck I got to say.
I agree. I agree. What up, Rachel?
And what's Kayla gonna do when the kids get older and Aubriana or Gianna wants to seek out Isabella and Aubriana?
Right.
I'm not gonna stop. I'm not gonna stop from doing so just because they don't want me to. Give a fuck.
You'd be an asshole if you did.
Care about none of that shit, bro. They need to just quit being childish and let me see my kids. Because Wally has no say-so in me seeing my kids. He's a nobody. It doesn't matter if you've taken care of been in my kid's life supposedly for how long. You have not established yourself legally in my kid's life. So you can back the fuck up.
Facts. You just getting what's left over.
He wishes my kids carried his last name. The nigga can't pop out. The nigga can't pop out no
You
kids.
just getting what's left over.
The nigga can't. He can't pop out no kids because first of all, he's too big of a fucking cokehead. Yeah, he don't smoke weed because he works at the refinery for the union. So definitely, 90% of people that work at unions, they snort coke because they can't smoke weed. And especially all the hours that they work, they snort coke. Come on, bro.
I feel you.
It's already it was already said that I already knew he used to snort perks years ago before he even met Kayla. Years before he met Kayla, he snorted shit, bro. So the nigga can't play nobody dumb. You shouldn't do something you can't admit you do. If you can't admit you do it, you shouldn't do it.
Damn, cocaine. Damn, dog, cocaine done got you motherfucking herpes. Bro, I know it. I know what you're giving everybody for Christmas. That nigga giving everybody the gift that keeps on giving. Where the hell is my brother?
That's why he got on here and fucking reported it with his little silly rabbit ass. You little silly rabbit, tricks are for kids, nigga. That's the thing. They won't show my kids, my daughters, is especially Isabella. They won't show Isabella these videos or whatever because they don't want her to know the truth. That her mom has done nothing but keep her from her, even her grandmother, by lies. My mom's never done no harm, no wrong whatsoever to Kayla nor them kids, bro. And for Kayla to go and get a civil protection order, I'm try to get a civil protection order on my mom, and then you take the walk of shame out of the courthouse because you look dumbfounded as fuck. Come on, bro. You didn't even have a legit reason to be having a fucking court case going on in the courthouse. All she kept saying and bringing up was Greg this, Greg that. Nigga, Greg has, the magistrate told her, Greg has nothing to do with this court case. He's not even in the paperwork. You didn't even put him in the paperwork. So what do you keep bringing him up for? I mean, everything's recorded and documented in the when there's court hearings and court proceedings and everything. And that's what stupid motherfuckers don't realize. You go in here and you go in these courthouses, a good attorney is going to get people, a prosecuting team to pull the motherfucking audio from each and every fucking court hearing that's went on, regardless.
Facts.
What?
Yeah, dude.
Kayla owns her house. How? If Kayla has a job at Dollar Tree and don't make a lot of money, how do you have a house owned in your name now? Clearly, you must have bought it from all my child support because you got all them stimulus checks of mine. I didn't get no stimulus check when they gave out that shit, my nigga. Show me when I got. That's at least close to 10 grand she got just in stimulus and fucking COVID money. Let alone when I file taxes, I don't get my tax returns.
Are you up to date on your shit now?
What? Child support?
Yeah.
Hell no. I owe like $13,000 between both kids. Shit, what do you mean? That's not bad. For 2 kids, $13,000. Listen to this. She waited 9 years. Well, she's sitting out here trying to front for everybody. I've had to pay child support for my oldest child, Isabella, for the last 12 years, right? I just started paying child support for Aubriana, the second child with her, 2 years ago, bro. She waited 9.5 years later after we broke up to go and get me for child support for Aubriana. Why did you wait 9.5 years later to go and get me for child support? What? Because you knew I was going and fucking getting my rights? That's how trash these women are out here. You waited, you got child support for one child, and you went 9 years telling this child that this is their daddy, but now you go and get the real daddy for child support. You're pathetic.
Piece of shit.
Yeah, real life. And the court should have denied her child support. You waited 9 years to come and get child support against this man, but you had a whole case this whole 9 years with a whole another child you guys got together. That's double jeopardy, bro. I hope they're watching this shit. I go live for a reason. I ain't got shit to hide. I'm not them. I don't need to make up lies. I can go in that binder right now and show everybody screenshots of conversations between me and her when I had domestic violence charges on me, nigga. Her talking about, are we gonna go?
Didn't she ask if you were going to like a holiday dinner or something?
To my mom's, bro, for 4th of July.
I remember that.
Look, I got a whole book here. I even see Wally Gray. The thing is Wally Gray acting like he my kid's daddy, that I'm a piece of shit, this and right, that. I got a screenshot in here of Wally Gray threatening me that if I message Kayla again, that he's going to chop my wee-wee off and shove it up my boon hole, right? I got the screenshot. And then after he said that message, he says he sent another message talking about, oh, sorry, that was your cousin Rob Jones. Like, I ain't lying. Look, this is her dad's police record, criminal record of all his DV domestic violence. But yet my daughters can be around Kayla's dad, who's got multiple DV charges. My daughter was there when he hit her mom in the face with an alarm clock. I got that police report in here too. Well, they're sitting here trying to act like.
Wait, he busted her in the head with an alarm clock?
Yeah, nigga, I'll show you the police report.
That had to hurt.
Look, bro, these are all screenshots on my Greg Schaefer page that I still have. I can scroll all the way back to 2013 and see whoever I talked to, bro. I still got all the messages, nigga, between me and her, whatever pictures were sent between me and her. So she can't even say that that was a fake Facebook or whatever. This is all real shit, my nigga.
Damn.
For real, bro. Like, think shit. There's more.
Hold on, we got a cloud watcher. So whoever's watching and not clicking on the video, I'm sure you're trying to sit in there trying to report my page, but you can't because I fixed that.
We can see who reports it.
What up, Ty? So if you're not going to click on the page, you're just wasting your time.
Look, right here. It says, so we going for the force.
So you can
see the girls. It's backwards. So
right.
I mean, maybe you can read it like this. Nope.
Goofy dude.
But yeah, and then it says, when you turn
Listen
yourself in, I'm not
situation,
pressing charges on you, and I don't have a PTO order, right? This is June 26th. Even when she said about going to my mom's to see the girls, that was June 26th of 2013, right? Dated for the actual domestic violence warrant when it was filed down at the building, it was June 22nd of 2013. So this is what, 5 days later, 6 days later or so, that she's saying, are we going to go to my mom's house so we can see the girls? So not only are you saying we can go to my mom's, who you filed a CPO order against, but you're saying also I can go there to see the girls. So, I mean, what is this narcissist shit? This real life narcissist, that's some real life narcissist shit. This is real shit. I'll literally give my phone to the motherfucking goddamn judge, magistrate, whoever, and click straight on the motherfucking messenger chat box from her old Facebook back then. And I promise you, all the messages are going to be there. That's why I don't fuck around on the Greg Schaefer Facebook like that. I try not to, because I don't want to lose all the evidence I got against her, bro. All this evidence against her, she wasn't going to press charges. Man, get the fuck out of here.
Wow, that's all she's done.
Yeah, she seen I was going to jail, so then that's why she wanted to uproot and do whatever she did when I was locked up. And that's
where the guy with the herpes came in, right?
Yeah, and that's the same thing with when I went to child support court Thursday. Kayla literally showed up to child support court only to see if I go to jail. That's the only soon as they told Kayla he paid the $350 by when he was supposed to. We're dismissing the enforcement against him, and you're good to go. You can have a good day, ma'am. And she was mad as fuck, homeboy. And
That's
she heard
funny.
listen to this. She heard my cousin Bucky telling me that the Dad United, the Brothers United or whatever it is for dads, they'll help wipe out like $5,000 worth of rearage that you owe in child support. Oh, run that shit, homeboy.
And you know what?
They're calling
You
me
know
tomorrow.
what? Larry Lemonhead is a member of that, and his kids are.
Watch, let me find the one of Wally talking shit. Tell me he gonna cut my little that's exactly what he said. I'm gonna cut your little whatever off. I don't want to get banned again for saying wrong shit. Yeah, Tracy. Kayla's boyfriend Wally reported Dave Bonner's live stream. Literally, what people don't realize is the live streams that Dave Bonner does. Dave will be told a name of the person that reported it, whether it's from Facebook or not.
Yeah, as long as I'm on my podcast, he'll tell me.
He pays for this live stream and shit for his podcast. So come on, bro. It's gonna tell you who fucking reported you.
And I never knew this dude. I only knew him as Wally.
Oh, look right here. Here it is.
It showed Wally Gray on my
What's that name? What's that name? Wally Gray.
Wally Gray.
Wally Gray. Yeah. Y'all see it? Wally Gray, right? Because it's backwards and y'all can't read it, right? It says, message her one more time trying to F, and I will chop off that tiny D of yours and shove it up your funkly A. You over here not wanting problems, you're causing them. If I see that again, I will find you. Sorry, that was your cousin. I said, bro, you're effing clown. I ain't tried messaging her, fool. Disregard that. I said, what cousin? He said, Robert Jones. Right there, it says it. Robert Jones. That's what it says.
That dude's a bitch,
right?
too.
All right, so look. This is December 7th of 2013 is when Wally Gray sent this. Now, did you see Greg Schaefer? Did you see me going down and pressing charges on Kayla and Wally for Wally threatening me? This is a threat. I should have been a snitch back then and went down and pressed charges on his little funky ass. That's what I should have did, right? Shit. But yeah, I'm the one that's in the wrong. I'm the one that's aggressive and gonna harm my daughters, right? Man, get the fuck out of here, bro. I got all the proof right here, dude. I even got the police report. Look,
again,
right here.
real quick. Stop. Wait,
wait.
Hold
on. One more. This is the police report. Kayla's last name is Austin. Kayla's dad's name is Robert Austin. All right. That's Kayla's daddy's name. All right. So listen to this police report. Robert D. Austin, 527 St. Louis. Suspect did cause his living girlfriend of 26 years and hit her in the face with an alarm clock. Did occurred at blanked out Toledo, Ohio. The same exact address. Domestic violence misdemeanor. But yet my kids can be around him.
So, again, for those that are tuned in right now, he is battling for. He won visitation rights to his kids.
Here they are.
And there it is.
Highlighted in yellow highlight, and down at the bottom says, "The mother shall not disencourage."
So, all of a sudden, And I didn't believe him at first that somebody was stalking his page or stalking his shit. I didn't believe him. You know what I mean? Then I said, let's just go on the podcast, bro. So we jumped on the podcast. I was on here for about 35 minutes and my screen went completely blank with report deduction. Well, all a deduction does is take one of my stars away. But it also tells me who reported me, why they reported me, and their IP address. So if you wanted to play games, bro, I know a real good hacker that can ruin your life. Don't fuck with me. I'm not the one. I'm not the one. You see this? You see these calluses? There's none. You know why? Fuck around and find out. Anyway, Wally Gray, I didn't know who he was. I had no idea who he was. I just knew him as Wally, the guy that rode by Greg's house and yelled shit. All of a sudden, when I looked at my report that I was reported, it said reported by Wally, W-A-L-L-Y, Gray. Come on now. Are you that bitter that, I mean, he don't want her. If that's what you're worried about, he don't want her. Been there, done that. He's cool with that.
She draws her fucking her eyebrows on, bro.
You could never have that again.
That's not even what makes me not want her. The reason why I don't want her is because she reminds me of a dictator. We don't have dictators here in the United States of America. All right. And at the end of the day, when Isabella was first born and when Isabella was getting older and the 4 years I was around, it was nothing but a dictatorship between her mother, and her dad. When my daughter was 6 months old during the summer, when she was first born, I couldn't even take her around the block for a walk without having her mom, Sharon, call me talking about, where'd you go with the baby? What's any of your business? It's my kid. Like, come on, bro. Before my daughter was even born, her mom thought she was going to name our daughter. And I told her straight up, because she didn't like the names we was picking out for our daughter. Me and her got into an argument coming home from fucking St. Charles Hospital from an ultrasound that we had going on. And she kicked me out of her car right there by the expressway. And I had to walk all the way home because she got mad. I told her she wasn't naming my kid like her mom named her kids. So she kicked me out the car. That's the problem. Motherfuckers want to try to be in control of everything. Well, guess what? Them kids carry my last name, Schaefer. And I'm going to smoke weed to that.
If I wasn't hungover, bro, I'd be smoking with you. I'm kind of trying to smoke.
Don't lie. You just don't want to get banned again.
I don't give a fuck. Bong's in the air, my nigga. I don't give a fuck about that. I got a representative. I don't give a fuck.
I'm going to keep going live when I smoke.
Every time you smoke, go live. You got Restream. Go live on Restream.
I bet you motherfuckers ain't going to go live where they're selling heroin and drugs.
You sure right. You sure right. I just don't understand why. And you know, I grew up in Ohio. I've only been gone a little over a year. But I don't understand how a judge or Congress or whatever it may be always looks out for the woman. It's always the woman first. Well, what
because they carry the kid. Like it's always about a woman. Just like, you know, like no offense against abortion and whatever. How I feel is the only way women should be able to get abortions is if you're raped or whatever. But if you're having a kid because you just went out and had sex with a quickie one-nighter with some random dude because you can't control yourself and you can't keep your legs closed, then that's your own fucking fault. You don't need no fucking plan B or a quick fucking pill to get rid of no motherfucker. You opened your legs. The only way you should be able to get an abortion is if it's due to rape or something, again.
I agree. But That's how you guys got
You
legal,
want to have
legal weed.
you want to have an abortion because you don't feel fit to have a good family with this man, or you guys broke up or something. Get the fuck out of here, man.
You guys wanted legal weed and they wanted abortion to walk. So they slid the abortion in on the weed law, and that's why it's legal.
Yeah, I really don't give two shits about it. I mean, I will never have, it doesn't matter how many kids I would have in life. I would never even think about having a female get an abortion, or think of, if a female got pregnant by me in general, bro, in a lifetime, and there would never be any kind of fucking mentality thought in my head to even think about wanting to. If she had went to go get an abortion, I'll flip the fuck out. We have an abortion for? Then give me the kid. The fuck?
Right.
But soon as Gianna wakes up, she's gonna be out here. She's gonna be running around the house, pulling my beard and everything, trying to take my phone because I'm on live. Like she always tries to take my phone. That's the problem. I've been with Gianna for 3 years. That's the proof that I'm a good father. And that's what they're hiding from my daughters. They don't want my daughters to see the good father I actually really am, because then they're gonna make themselves look like ignorant motherfuckers.
What's crazy is you was good enough for, you was a good enough father, and you smoked weed then too. But you was a good enough father that
right. Used to smoke weed all day long with her dad.
Shit's crazy.
In the picture that he's on his Facebook and flipping it off on Facebook, on his profile picture on Facebook, in the same kitchen.
That's crazy.
What's crazy is Wally Gray coming on here thinking he can report somebody's shit and it's going to get him somewhere. It ain't get you nowhere, homeboy. Shit.
2 people cloud watching.
I guarantee if they gave Wally a lie detector test, he's going to lose it. He's going to fail it. Guaranteed, because as soon as they ask him, have you ever done drugs in your life, he's going to fail it. You can't smoke weed. You work for the union at the refinery, so you can't smoke weed. So you clearly,
even with it being legal,
because the nigga looks like the drug addict in general. People try to say, "Oh, you look like a drug addict. Look at your teeth, bitch." I come from a family where we got fucking goddamn gum disease and shit that is genetic, bitch. So it don't matter how much I brush my teeth ever in my life, my teeth is always gonna decay and fall out, nigga. I can't do nothing about that. I was born that way.
Maybe it's Maybelline. So I guess it breaks down to,
you know, the crazy part is the fact that Ashley just went to the dollar store the other day. I think it was yesterday or so, to get toilet paper and shit, right? And Tierra was at the same dollar store Ashley was at, right? Well, Tierra was giving Ashley rude, dirty looks, everything. Like, you've never met Ashley in your life. You don't know her from Adam to Eve. And yet all because your cousin Kayla has kids with somebody that Ashley's with now and has a kid with, so you feel some type of way. That's the true character and ignorance of these fucking people, bro. But yet you guys are cool and okay to have children around you. Get the fuck out of here. Like, that's the common sense. Oh, she went to college and she works for a school now. Ooh, she's so smart. Get the fuck out of here. People,
if she was so smart, she would have learned the laws about passing information about people's kids.
Well, see, the thing is I wasn't gonna do this, bro. I wasn't gonna do this at all. I was gonna keep this to a stalemate and didn't want to take this no further drama wise. But I'm only gonna do this for the fact because people piss me off, all right? I'm one goddamn loyal ass motherfucker, dude, all right? And I don't give a fuck about nothing. I've been doing the right thing. I've been taking care of kids for the last 4 fucking years. I've been doing everything I need to motherfucking do, all right? But at the end of the day, when I got people that are getting put themselves into this situation, and people want to sit here and either try to tell me to do something or delete something or whatever, I'm tired of it, bro. I got family members that have been put in the middle of my situation with Kayla and Tierra and whoever else, but yet all because their people are best friends with these people or whatever, they ain't gonna stick up for the right people they should stick up for. At the end of the day, these motherfuckers that are inserting themselves into my motherfucking business with my fucking kids don't know nothing whatsoever about me. I ain't never seen them ever hang out around me. I've never even seen them make it a point to be around me to even see if my anger issues that people say I got, whatever. At the end of the motherfucking day, all these people are just running at their fucking mouth because of some bitter ass female who thinks she's in control of my children and she's not. I'm tired of it. I mean, it's sad. Like, motherfuckers, like these motherfuckers, bro. Like, I'm tired of it. Like I've been saying, I'm tired of people, bro. But people are not loyal. People are fake as fuck in this world, bro. And I'm tired of it. If you ain't about me and on my side and for me to help me see my kids, then it is what it is. It's all game. It's all game. It's all fair game. I'm putting names out there. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. If you insert yourself in my motherfucking kid situation, call me a snitch. I don't give a fuck about nothing. Period.
Listen,
they ain't your kids.
Ben, so I know you're just tuning into this. I saw you pop on. So I'm gonna need you to inbox Greg. And I'm going to need you to get with him. I'm going to need me a song made about this chick. What up, Brown? But I'm going to need you to, I'll send Greg your screen name. We'll get a song made about Kayla.
Like, it's just sad, man. Like, all these people at the end of the day, bro, point blank period, all these people are in the drug scene in some kind of way. All right. And I'm not talking about smoking weed, nigga. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about American
weed ain't a drug anymore. It's as simple, it's as common as alcohol.
I'm talking about motherfuckers inserting and having themselves in the drug world, bro. And these motherfuckers want to try to screens video my shit and try to say something and sit here and report people's streams because we smoking weed. Man, y'all niggas childish, bro. I don't give a fuck about, like I said before on my own lives, bro. I don't care who feels some type of way. I don't care who builds a beef out of some kind of way over these live feeds and whatever the fuck I'm speaking real fact wisdom out my mouth, bro. If motherfuckers can't handle the real facts that I'm speaking, you ain't a real human being. Technically, I ain't been in trouble since 2014. All these motherfuckers that are talking shit, inserting themselves in and around my motherfucking kids and my shit, they've been in trouble a couple different motherfucking times. So I'm tired of people, bro.
Makes sense.
Like, the crazy part is Tierra's boyfriend was talking to one of his best friends about me. And one of my family members overhear this shit. So they go and they tell Ashley's motherfucking baby dad and shit.
That's the Wally.
And that's how I found out Tierra had a motherfucking screen recording of me smoking weed and one of my kids ran by. It's their house. They're going to run wherever the fuck they want to run. Whether if it's upstairs, they're playing in their room, or if they're running through the motherfucking house in general. Come on, bro. It ain't none of their fucking business.
Ben, I know. Get with me. I got some shit I want to talk to you about.
People need to mind their own business, bro. Like, I'm not trying. It's going to ruin friendships that I had with people, whatever. I don't give a fuck, bro. But at the end of the motherfucking day, I got two male men, bro, that are all up in a whole nother dad's business that don't even have real biological. Okay, maybe the one has maybe one biological child with the other, with the chick. But at the end of the fucking day, I don't give a fuck about nothing, bro. People make decisions with other people's fucking kids that they shouldn't be making, bro. The only decisions I make with fucking Ashley's kids is safety wise, bro. That's it. When motherfuckers come here to fight me in front of my house while my kids are here, fuck yeah, I'm going to go out there and fight them, regardless. because that's what
Right.
a man's gonna do to protect his house and his kid's safety. What are you gonna do? You're gonna call the cops and wait 20 minutes for them, an hour for them to get here, and then to ask you all the wrong questions of what happened? Fuck out of here, bro. Motherfuckers are trash, dude. Like they just need, if people just mind their own business and mind their own business of their own family and kids, bro, it'll be a whole different story. Just because Tierra and fucking goddamn Kayla's parents are brother and sister doesn't give you a right to be in each other's kids' life's business, especially when it comes to court issues. That's a court motherfucking issue. It ain't none of their motherfucking business, bro. They all need to mind their own fucking business. If I say hi to my daughters while they're coming out of the school, that's my right. And the paper right here says so. That's me building relationship with my kids. You didn't give me a phone number to call my kids. When Kayla called my phone, she called my phone private to have my daughter tell me that she hates me and don't want nothing to do with me and wants me to change her last name. I got an audio recording of that shit, bro. And people are so worried about, well, why would you argue with your daughter for the first time when you first talked to her? I said, what do you mean? How please tell me this. When you got your young ass little baby girl hops on the phone and starts telling you right off rip she hates you, don't want nothing to do with you, whatever, please tell me how you're going to act, because you don't know how you're going to act. Because still to this day, I don't know how I'm going to react when I come up and I actually get the chance to finally meet my daughters and give them a hug and tell them I love them. I might be whatever people calls a bitch and faint and pass the fuck out. I don't fucking know. I don't know how the situation's going to go. I don't know how my body and my mind's going to react. I know I'm not going to freak out and harm them like their fucking sorry ass mother says. But it's sad, bro. Motherfuckers are trash, dude. Motherfuckers want to hide my love for my daughters, bro. That's the problem, because my love for my daughters was stronger than their mom. And that just shows. A parent that sits here and does the things that Kayla does, and people like Tierra that involves herself in things like that, that just says the real true character of your parenting. That's what it is, bro. And there ain't nothing else. There ain't no other way to say it. That's exactly the only way to say it. And I smoke weed. Screen record that. I don't give a fuck. I smoke weed. Shit. Fuckers are dumb, dude.
All right, so I'm gonna
motherfuckers ain't reporting shit now because you know we fucking gonna find out who the fuck reports shit. Oh, herpes ass nigga Wally. I'm sure you're watching this shit. I don't give a fuck. You ain't my kid's dad, bro. You are not a dad to my kids. Legally, you're not a dad to my kids. Fuck out of here. I got birth certificates, paternity affidavits. I'm on the birth certificate. I cut the umbilical cords, nigga. You don't even know what it's like to cut an umbilical cord. Let alone call some other niggas kids your kids. This motherfucker posted on his Facebook, my girls. Nigga, that ain't your girls, bro. You look like a fucking rapist pedophile. That's what the nigga looks like. Looks like you need to be at the volleyball court in the penitentiary.
I just sent you something. Don't go look at it because it'll freeze the page. But I need you to hit that dude up and tell him your story, and it will be turned into a song. Thank you, Uncle Dave.
Yeah, bro. Like, it's crazy.
I can't wait to hear it.
That would be crazy.
That's who's messaging me.
Like, it's crazy because, like, Kayla, she did all this line in the courts, but yet when we went to visitation court, I even told them that my mom watched my kids from the time I went to jail, July 22nd. I got arrested July 22nd. Or no, I got arrested July 20th. I went to court that Monday morning and wrote out the striker that later that night. And I was there till August 22nd. But in that time, when I was locked up in striker, who you think watched my kids while I was locked up in striker? Not her dad. My mom watched them kids, bro. I talked to my daughters multiple times on striker prison phone, nigga. Multiple times. I talked to Isabella. But before I went to striker and I had the warrant out for my arrest, me and Robert Jones was driving up to Monroe, Michigan to the campground where the dispensaries are by. And
KOA.
we got pulled over by a Michigan state trooper because Robert was speeding and didn't have his seatbelt on. I had a misdemeanor domestic violence warrant active through Lucas County, bro. When we got pulled over, they had us out the car, searching our name, everything, bro, in the computer and all that. And they didn't see the domestic violence warrant. Well, when later on after we got there, guess who came and showed up? Kayla with my kids. So Kayla was out there at a motherfucking family reunion we had. Well, my grandma was dying in the hospital, bro. Isabella watched my mom's mom die in the hospital, bro. No lie. Guaranteed. Kayla brought my daughters to the hospital to me multiple times, bro, so she can go to work. But I can't be around my kids. I was around my kids all these times after even I had a warrant. But now after I went to jail, you want to have a whole different mindset? The fuck out of here. That's because her mom got in her head. Shit's trash, bro. Keeping my daughters from me for what? I got all the proof. Okay, you know what, Dave? Everything that Kayla has done to brainwash my children is going to be nothing compared. That it's going to be, let's just say it's going to be whatever she's done is going to be way worse than what I'm going to tell my kids. I'm going to tell and show my kids the truth. That's why I got a whole book here. You see how fat this motherfucker is, bro? You can't even look, I can't even hold that bitch shut. It wants to stay.
You, Ben. It's a whole song.
Like, it looks like I've been writing shit for decades. Like, I got a whole book here, bro, that is proof. I got a whole Facebook of me and Isabella together with pictures and everything, bro. Back to when she was fucking 3, 2, 1.
That's just, it's fucking crazy.
I guarantee Aubriana didn't know I was her dad until I filed for my rights. She didn't know not one spick image of me at all whatsoever in her mentality until her mom went and filed for child support. Because when I was fighting for when I was fighting for my visitations, the only kid that was brought down there, and I never seen personally with my eyes come in the building, was Isabella. She sat outside with either Darla, Kayla's cousin, or Wally in the truck, right out front of the building. Yeah. So that's why in this motion that I'm filing, I'm putting in there that something needs to be done, and when it's done, my kids need to be involved of whatever process it is, not letting the mother shield them from the court situation or whatever it is. You need to put stipulations harder on the mother, regardless, because that puts stipulations on like Tierra and whoever else from butting in their 2 fucking cents. Them are my kids.
She works for the fucking school. She's not supposed to be butting in anyway.
Literally right here, when I just got my paperwork to file a motion, the chick at the clerk of court, she said, here, make sure you put your court order in the motion. Make sure you attach it to the back of the paperwork you're filing for your motion. Tomorrow, before I go to work, I have to go and pick up my letter that I wrote. It's probably like 3 or 4 pages long, bro, explaining everything that's went on to her trying to make a false civil protection order on my mom and everything, bro. That's literally, at the end of the day, that is disencouraging my children. All right. My kids are going to know that you're going to a court date against my mom, regardless. Isabella's 14 years old. I guarantee she's smart as fuck. All right. It's just common sense that you don't need to have a fucking degree and work down at the juvenile center to know this. All right. So when it comes to Kayla putting a civil protection order on the mother of these children, that's disencouraging the children for not only seeing the grandmother, but their dad. I mean, isn't that common sense? That's what an attorney is going to tell a judge when he's testifying on my behalf. So why the fuck do I got to pay $5,000 for an attorney when I can just tell the judge this myself? I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Why you think I was granted my rights for my kids? I did not get this paperwork right here that grants me to build a relationship with my daughters for nothing. They didn't give it to me because I got DV charges. They gave it to me because they clearly see I'm capable of parenting and being a father to my daughters. And that's not Kayla's decision. When Kayla chose to go downtown and file for child support, she lost the choices on her own behalf to make decisions for them children. Kayla no longer gets to make the decisions on the behalf of them children, all because she filed for child support.
I'll be right back. Keep going, though. You got the floor. Go ahead.
And that's what people don't realize. Oh, child support, you should have to pay child support. Them are your kids. You guys are dumbasses, all right? When you go down and you file for child support or anything to do with a child in the court system, here on out from them next 18 years, neither parents are in control of them fucking children. That's what you motherfuckers don't realize, because them courts can up and say, this is going to change right now. They're in control of the children. And that's what you ignorant motherfuckers don't realize, man. That's the problem. All right. I speak facts like shit. Charleston White. I'm a motherfucker like him. I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to speak straight facts to exactly who the fuck you are. I don't care how big, how small, how fucking, how dark, how light, how pretty, how ugly, how crackhead, how non-crackhead, how not junkie. Well, I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't give a fuck. At the end of the day, these are my kids. All right. These are my kids. And motherfuckers need to mind their own goddamn business, man. It is what it is. Done. People want to insert. If you want to insert yourself in my situation, just know you better have your life spick and span, because I'm going to come at you like we in trial. And I'm going to pull up every single dirt I can. Whether it's if I got to turn into a snitch and go do some shit to figure out some shit, whatever, I don't give a fuck about nothing. I'm tired of people, man. People want to be in my business, but they can't deal with it this back. Oh, what? You motherfuckers going to threaten to come fight me? You're going to threaten to shoot me? I don't give a fuck. Nigga, let me tell you one thing. I do not fear death. I don't. And if I was each and every single one of you in this whole world, you shouldn't fear death as it is anyways, because we all going to die one day, whether it's fucking cancer from fucking smoking cigarettes, whether it's you driving down the fucking road and some young kids driving in a stolen car and hit you and you just deceased down scene. I mean, it doesn't matter what. Somehow, some way, we all going to just be gone and go and be into the afterlife. It's never going to change. I don't fear death. So if motherfuckers want to take it to that level, go ahead. I don't give a fuck. I'll stand to the barrel of the gun and call you a pussy. I will realize stand to the barrel of a gun and call you a pussy, look you in the eye like I'm about to take your ass in prison, nigga, for real. And look right in the eye and tell them you're a pussy. You ain't going to pull the trigger, and smile while I'm doing it with my fucked up teeth. That's what motherfuckers don't realize, man. Kayla told the courts, oh, he came to my house with a car full of people. I don't even know enough people that fuck with guns like that, stupid enough to go to somebody's house like hers that know all about her, because I speak all about how she is, how she's a cop caller, makes up lies, puts false charges. So why in anybody in their crazy ass mind, even if they're crazy, go to their house and want to start anything as it is? That's all they want, for somebody to go to their house so they can call the police and have another court matter to try to use against somebody. That's all they want. That's all they're looking for. Wally says he's going to chop off my funky dick. Nigga, you ain't going to get close enough to chop off my funky dick. The last person that said when they get close enough to me, they were going to bite my nose off and spit it out at me. And they were in the military, in the fucking Marines and shit. I don't give a fuck who somebody is. Motherfucker came at me in a bar, and I knocked him out in the bar at Main Street fucking back in 2017. Lori's fucking baby dad, Johnny Baker. Grown-ass 40-some-year-old man, almost 50-year-old man, come at me, a fucking 20-some-year-old dude, in a bar. I said, what's up, nigga? Squared up with him, hit him with a right hook. Good night, put him to sleep. What's up? I mean, he was a grown-ass man. He's supposed to be bigger and badder than me. He said he's going to bite my nose off. So like Wally, I got the right here. Like, we got the proof right here, Mr. Wally. Okay? We got it right here, Wally boy. Right here, Wally Gray. When you feel bad enough to cut off my funky dick, come try it. And it ain't got nothing to do with my kids. My kids don't have to be around. Wally Gray, I can get a boxing match for us where we can go in the boxing ring and go toe-to-toe, straight blow for blow. And I guarantee we're going to be singing lullabies and hitting you with them little waking sniffs that they use when motherfuckers get knocked the fuck out. You got knocked the fuck out.
Night, my nigga.
Boys. Hey, smoke it. I smoke the weed. I don't snort coke like you, Wally Gray. I guarantee he couldn't go 90 days without having to do a line of coke. I guarantee it. I don't see Wally Gray getting out here like I'm about to go play in a football tournament and probably play anywhere between 3 to 5 or 6 fucking football games. And I smoke cigarettes. I smoke weed on a daily basis. And I can still go out here and run circle around 90% of any motherfucker that talks shit to me or about me. That's the problem. But yet I'm a junkie, right? I can go out here. I can go to states in Florida or nationals in Florida last year and go and play fucking 9 games of fucking football within 2 days. Literally. I was there from fucking Thursday to Sunday, bro. I left Sunday and come home late, early Monday morning. All right. And I played 9 games in 2 days. Between Friday and Saturday, I played 9 games of football between 5-man and motherfucking 8-man, bro. All right. So please tell me that either one of these motherfuckers that are worried about me and in my business and my kids, they can go and do that. Because I guarantee ain't no cokehead motherfucker gonna go and run all day long like I do. On top of smoking weed and cigarettes in the process between each intermission. Come on, bro. I used to smoke weed before I got in the cage. Didn't I, Dave?
Yep.
Nigga, I got pictures of me on the way up to the Fillmores hitting big ass fucking extension blunts and shit. Fuck out of here.
We rolled some big ass joints that day.
And the doctor said, "Have you consumed any narcotics today?" No, I have not, sir.
Wasted.
It gives me energy, bro.
And that's what cocaine does to people. It allows them to speed up. It allows them to speed up and go for long periods of time.
I was diagnosed with PTSD and separation anxiety. When I get my anxiety, that makes me tired. I don't take pills. The last time I took pills is when I was a kid and I was on Ritalin.
Oh, that explains a lot. I'm just kidding.
Shit, hey, that's why motherfuckers always want to talk about, oh, you're so little, you ain't gonna whoop nobody. You give a fuck how little I am. Motherfuckers don't know. I mean, I'm sorry to say it, but I got the R word strength. Let's just say that.
Hey, he got that motherfucking.
Hey,
that motherfucking.
My 3-year-old daughter that's autistic has got the R word strength. All right. Let's just say that. And I hate to say it that way because People, not a lot of people know shit about autism, bro. Before I met,
it's a very, very, very silent fucking disease.
well, see, before I met Jeremy, which is Lori's son, before I met Jeremy, I didn't know nothing about autism. From the time I met Jeremy till now, my daughter's, however, through going on 3 years old now, I know so much about autism. I know what to watch for, everything. I know how to cope with it, all that shit. And the problem is the fact that I can take care of a 20-some-year-old grown, nonverbal, autistic person, but yet but Kayla wants to say that I would abuse my daughters. First of all, this autistic child, I'm sorry, but he would probably pick me over his own dad. His own real biological dad, Jeremy, would probably pick me. And I hate to say it on social media like this and whatever else, but at the end of the day, if I'm going to say that to a judge, I'm going to say it on social media. I don't give a fuck. But at the end of the day, I guarantee that boy feels safer with me than most people. That boy feels safer with me and his mom and his brother and 2 other people or so than he does than his own daddy and most people, bro. Listen, bro, I took Jeremy a TV over like a month and a half ago. I had a little small Vizio TV, like I got this little Insignia one, right? And I sold it to Lori for Jeremy because he needed a new TV. Well, he be punching TVs and shit, bro. So when I went over there to hook it up for him, I'm down in his bedroom and he's standing right next to me watching me hook his TV up. I'm talking about right here, bro, all up on me. All right. And that's how it's always been. Literally, I get the TV going. I was like, Jared, I said, there's your new TV. He goes, bitch. And he called me a bitch. So I'm like, what? I laughed. I'm like, Jared, did you just call me a bitch, dude? He was like, nah. And he's laughing. And I'm like, yeah, you did. You called me a bitch. And he was like, nah. And he's laughing the whole time because he always fucks with me, dude. I swear, bro. Me and Jeremy got a whole relationship. And that's not he's a grown 27 years old. He's almost the same age as Ashley, bro. And like that kid loves the fuck out of me. I guarantee if I told Lori, bring him over, I'm cooking dinner right now, she going to bring him over and he going to come sit at that table and wait for his food. Because he knows I cook damn good food. And he's not even my biological kid, bro.
But in the same aspect you showed, you proved to him that you're not a danger.
Right, exactly.
You know what I mean? And I knew what you was trying to say. You was just having a hell of a time getting it out. You know, I used to use that word a lot. You know what I mean? Like a lot, abnormally a lot. But I talked to Lori, you know, Lori kind of said, you know, hey, this is the situation. I would like it if you wouldn't use that word because of, you know, her son. Not saying he is or anything, but because of her son. So I quit using it.
Right. That's why she don't use the R word because of Jeremy. And other people like Jeremy.
It's an ugly word, and I never seen it as an ugly word until it was put in my face.
See, the thing is what people don't realize is it's against the law unlawfully to paint a book of a picture of a person of your own opinion. It's against the law to do that, bro. That is considered slander. I mean, what do you think? What do you think Amber Heard tried doing to Johnny Depp? She tried painting a picture of a book of Johnny Depp being a drug addict, abusive piece of shit, and I turned on her ass. And who got sued? Her, because she was the one that was the narcissist. Exactly, bro. That's the problem. Us men got to pay thousands and thousands of dollars just to fucking get good representation, just to prove our innocence, bro. And that's sad. You know, but these females can go out here and get fucking go to the fucking lawyers association and get a lawyer that's charging men $5,000 and $10,000 thousands of dollars. Like, come on, bro. I can keep going thousands and thousands and thousands. Like, come on,
I was talking with somebody, and we were talking about something like this, and you know, And it's a woman's world. And the most unappreciated thing in the world is a man. That, and I don't work. I do not work. Don't get it twisted, because I'm not talking about me. Is a man. A man is unappreciative on every fucking they're not appreciated for all the shit they put in. They put a house over their head. They get food. They take care of the kids. They, the list goes on and on and on and on and on and on. So when I say the man, who's out here doing this thing or whatnot, is very appreciated, and on scene, the work that they've done, the army, the foundation they have built is on scene because it's unappreciated. So when, I don't know, man, none of this shit makes sense to me. I've been trying to figure it out.
Well, see, what's crazy is the fact that yesterday I made a live video
got my whole
talking
outfit,
about
Jordan.
I made a live video talking about Kayla and her cousin Tiara. Well, eventually my brother James unblocked me on Facebook, and he started commenting on my live video and just doing all his spiel he usually does. Like, for instance, he said, go abuse your kids more. James, where is there actual evidence proof against me that I have abused children in general, right? So it pissed me off so bad that I had Ashley go in her phone and play a actual audio recording that we took of Max when he was here at my house and admitted his dad hit him in the face with a belt. Ashley has listen. So after that happened, James calls my mom, crying to my mom, oh, that's why Greg just posted a video on Facebook of you in the background with your voice and of Max saying something and this and that. And so my mom called me and asked me or did something like that. And I told her, wait, hold up. So James called you? Let me guess. James called you, right? So I told my mom straight up, until you can stand up to James the way you should, you probably shouldn't have come around me, because I don't want that around me. I don't want that around me and my family. Give a fuck. I don't get, like I said, bro, at the end of the day, my mom might have brought me in this world, but I don't care who anybody is. I don't give a fuck if you're God, if you're a judge, if you're a cop trying to come to arrest me. I don't care if you're a jail cell trying to close on me. I don't even care if you're a raccoon trying to steal my fucking roaches off my fucking goddamn front porch if I have them. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck who you are. Like, I don't care if you're this roll of toilet paper. I'll fucking spit you out. Like, I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Like, I don't fucking care who you are. So at the end of the day, when it comes to my brother James told me he hoped my daughter died in her sleep. All right. So Kayla brings James up in our court hearing when I'm for my visitations, right? Kayla tells the magistrate that my brother James messaged her and told her that somebody came to my house and shot my house up, right? That's what Kayla said James said, right? So now not only is Kayla going off what a person says that basically wishes death on children, you're going based off this person's word. So you're not even credible. Your credibility goes out the fucking window because that's just ignorant. Let alone you can go online like I just did and find the actual 13 ABC police report where it says Greg Schaefer went to Jordan Owensby's house. Nobody came to Greg Schaefer's house. Greg Schaefer went to Jordan Owensby's house over so-and-so. Come on, bro. Motherfuckers want to sit here and try and make up lies of shit they don't know. I'm tired of that shit, bro. Tired of it.
I just, the more I think about this shit just don't make no fucking sense to me. Bro, if you need to take that call, man, you can.
I don't need to take it. I'm live. They clearly can see I'm on live. And that's probably why they're calling me. I don't care.
You got questions? He's saying you better jump on here and ask him.
No, see, now because I know why she's calling me, now I'm going to put it out there, all right? because I'm tired of people being worried about other people in their fucking lives. Like, I'm tired of it.
And in your mom, in her defense, you know, your mom is a wonderful fucking person. She is a very going out of the way type of person, as you are. And you know, she gives the world. She tries to do what she can. She tries to help. You know what I mean? She does. And I've seen posts from your brother before he blocked me. Yeah, he blocked me too. Oh, by the way, when he was all fucked up, something happened. I don't remember what happened, but he was over at Greg's and he was talking all this reckless shit to me one day about whooping my ass and whooping my ass. Well, Greg's my nephew. I just popped the fuck in. Who cares? And I popped in and there was no beef. I even sat next to him and talked to him. But the fact of the matter was that he talked all that reckless shit and there was no action.
James is nothing but reckless shit. Listen, I told on the live yesterday, I told James my address. I said, come here. I got video camera. We can put it on Facebook of us fighting, showing we got down like men, whatever. This motherfucker said something. And I said, Scotty, come pick me up. Come on, Scotty, come pick me up. Just take me over off Locust where he lives. And James says, oh, you already know what's here, so you might not want to do something or something like that. And then later on at 7 o'clock at night, he sends me from that fake Facebook, one of his gaming profiles on Facebook. He sends me pictures of bullets in this dude Kyle's house. So I sent the screenshot to Kyle. I said, Kyle, I said, you might want to tell James to pipe it down with guns he's not even supposed to have, and especially sending them in taking pictures in rooms of your house. Literally.
What up, Cody? It's not a show. I'm letting my nephew.
You got somebody fighting a gun case living in your house, and he's sending pictures to people of bullets and whatever else. Like, come on, bro. And honestly, bro, if you go look at my wall, I shared the screenshots of the Facebook. It makes James look like a terrorist, bro. The way them Facebooks are set up, it literally makes James look like a terrorist. And that shit's That's sad that you make your sorry ass self look like that.
You know, and like I was saying, it's a woman's world when it comes to a kid.
I mean, it's kind of it is, but it's not, because like for instance, Bucky just got custody of his daughter because
he fought like hell.
He had visitations for her for how long now, and his kid's mom would even ignore the door when the cops came there. So all they could do was write up multiple reports every time it happened. So now eventually he went to court and the judge granted him custody of that child because before he actually gets to take possession of her, he has to build a relationship with her. So now if she doesn't give that kid up when she's supposed to, and when he's supposed to have her, when the time comes for the custody wise, she's going to go to jail, she was told. And that's the problem. What Caleb don't realize, people need to mind their own business. Like in Bucky's, for instance, in Bucky's situation, Bucky has all these people being in his business. Y'all got to, when it comes to a court matter, children being in a court system due to visitation wise or anything of that sort, if it's not the actual reporting parties, you got to shut the fuck up unless you're literally putting yourself on as a fucking witness for them. And if you're not putting yourself on for a witness on that case, you're irrelevant. And that's how the fucking law goes, bro. And that's what Tiara don't realize. She thinks just because she works for the school that she thinks she's mandated to make a decision on whether my kids are safe. Really, you should be mandating her to follow the order. Because the principal told me out of her own mouth when I showed my paperwork that I have visitations and can have a relationship with my kids. The principal told me out of her own mouth that she will allow me to know if my kids ever have awards going on, like if they achieve awards or anything like that. She admitted that out of her own mouth, even in front of Ashley that day, bro.
That's crazy.
And that's the problem. Tierra want to be all up in the mix. Like, mind your business. There is no reports of any kind of abuse of a child. So the school should not be trying to mandate nothing. It's none of your business. It's not. There's no CSB orders. None of that, bro. People need to just mind their business, man. That's what it is. That's why the situation is the way it is. Because Kayla is still shielding my kids away from me with every possible way she can think of. And she has a family member that works for the school. So that's how she's going to keep me from saying hi to my kids when I pick my stepkids up from school, regardless.
There's two cloud watchers still.
Yeah, I'm sure I know who they are.
Four.
One of the cloud watchers is possibly the person that was trying to call me. I mean, I don't understand it. Like, people don't want to be out there, this and that. Like, at the end of the day, it is what it is. When you involve yourself with other people's lives and whatever, that's what you got to. That's what happens, regardless. And I'm sure the reason why the person's calling me is because I said something on here on live about how Ashley found out about Tierra having the screen recording. I don't give a fuck, because the judge and magistrate is going to ask me exactly how I heard that. So the fuck? I'm not going to sit here and lie. Motherfuckers want me to lie? I'm not going to lie. Shit. I take damn good care of the kids I take care of, especially for the last 4 fucking years. So nobody ain't going to tell me how to fucking live my life or what the fuck to do. That's the fucking problem. Nobody pays my motherfucking bills. That's why I got a whole ass laptop here. That's why I got everything I motherfucking got in my lifetime right now. Why? Because me and Ashley got that shit our motherfucking selves. I don't see motherfuckers going and paying for us a house right now to move to, do I? No. I got to save up my next 2 checks to do that shit. Just to move my family. Yeah, people might help, bro. But at the end of the day, just because people give help and whatever else, that doesn't give people entitlement to worry about and try to dictate and control other people's lives. That's not how life works. That's not how my life works.
No, the way of life, everybody should be humble. Everybody work together to work itself out.
Yeah, that's the whole point. And that's the way, that's how I wish motherfucking Kayla would be. Is put her motherfucking differences to the side for them little girls. Because it doesn't matter if they're 20, if they're 30, or if they're 40. Even if I'm dying on my deathbed, I guarantee they're going to come say their last words to me, whether it's I hate you or whatever. Why? Because I'm still going to be on their mind. And that's what Kayla, that's what Tierra, that's what Wally, that's what all them motherfuckers don't realize. Is I'm always going to be on them kids' mind, but I'm going to be on them kids' mind because of their bad habits, because they brainwash my kids, bro. How can I brainwash my kids to feel that they got to feel bad for their safety around me when I ain't been around them in almost 10 years, bro? How can they have anything to do with me in their mindset whatsoever if I ain't been around them and can't say nothing to them for almost 10 years? Make that make sense. Let that sink in for a minute. Sit there in the mirror, let it sink in if you got to. Shit. It's common fucking sense that my kids, they have hate in their mentality and in their heart. My oldest daughter, Isabella, that's about to be 14 years old, has hate in her mind and mentality and heart because of what she's been around for the last 10 years. Her mom. Shit, Tierra's mom, Missy Austin, when Tierra was younger and a kid and growing up, I heard Missy Austin with her own mouth talk about Tierra's dad and Neo being a piece of shit and all types of shit. But yet Neo got his whole family, a kid that plays hockey and everything, doing good. Ben had his own roofing company, whatever. But yet he was a piece of shit, right? No, it's because Missy Tierra's mom couldn't control Neo no more. Motherfuckers want to sit here and be in my business. We gonna talk about business. Yeah, well, I roll my tea. This is my tea right here. Rolling my tea.
Rolling my tea.
That's my next Facebook name. Rolling my tea. Like shit, it don't make no sense, man. Motherfuckers are so pressed over me for what? You can't say it's because I put my hands on Kayla. Tiara's mom and dad went back and forth multiple times, and she still loves the fuck out of her dad. Kayla's dad and mom went at it multiple times, and she still allows my daughters to be around her dad and love her dad. So what's the real problem here? Because clearly a court's going to look at that, and the set of jurors are going to look at that like y'all are narcissists, regardless. So let's go take it in court, or let's not. Let's just handle this, figure it out, and let me build a relationship with my daughters, regardless.
And that's what should happen.
See, the thing is they want to, they're trying, they based it in my daughter's heads about one specific day. My daughters completely are brainwashed and probably completely forgot or don't even want to think about all the fucking good times that I fucking was with them, bro. My daughter Isabella used to go to my weigh-ins for my fights. But you want to talk about somebody being aggressive? Come on, bro. I got pictures of her in the ring for the first time when Tone won his fucking belt when he beat dude.
This shit it's just crazy, bro.
Don't make no sense. These motherfuckers want to sit here and try and report some videos. The only thing they reported the stream for was marijuana. Y'all hear that, Facebook and the whole world? They literally reported Dave Bonner's stream for marijuana, for smoking weed. Like, Wally Gray, you live in Ohio, in Toledo, Ohio. Guarantee you used to smoke weed. If you didn't have the job you supposedly have, I guarantee you would smoke weed, idiot. You guys hang around Darla Truex, who smokes weed. Fuck out of here, bro. Crazy. Motherfuckers are fried, but worried about the wrong shit. Worried about other people's business. You don't see me trafficking cocaine or heroin. You don't see me doing that shit. You don't even see me selling weed. I smoke weed. I buy that shit to smoke that shit. You can legally go to a dispensary and get that shit. In the next 90 days to 12 to 14 months, we're going to have at least 3 dispensaries I can think of in the city of Toledo alone. There's already one opened up. Don't make no sense, man. Motherfuckers want to report shit for marijuana, smoking weed. Motherfucker, don't y'all got something better to do? Y'all got jobs, don't you? You brag about having a job and taking care of my kids. Well, go to work, nigga. Go work them 12-hour, 7-day shifts, bitch. Well, I go work my motherfucking Marcos and make my little money, nigga. I don't give a fuck. A job's a job, bitch. Motherfuckers act like just because they make more money than somebody, like all you're doing is spending money on cocaine and putting it up your nostrils. I mean, shit. You want to know what's crazy is? Kayla's Aunt Missy had to have surgery on her face because the bitch snorted so fucking much coke in her life, nigga. For real. Dead ass. I ain't lying. Her Uncle Tommy could take his finger like this and stick it through his nose, bro, his pinky. And he had some fat-ass fingers. This motherfucker could take it and put it through his cartilage that wasn't even there no more because of all the coke they snorted through their whole life.
This shit's crazy.
I fought and broke my nose multiple times, and I still got the cartilage in there. So
it's just all fucked up.
That's what people don't realize. When you snort coke, it ruins your sinus system. It goes up into your brain and everything. But yet I'm a deadbeat, right? But the only thing I have on my record ever is literally a fucking goddamn domestic violence or menacing. But yet, Kayla's dad, Bobby's best friend, Dave Jeffrion, is the one that took me to the hospital when I pissed out blood at his house when Kayla hit me in the balls.
Huh.
Literally. And then Yon and Brandy are the ones that picked me up from the hospital and took me home on Arden Street.
That's just wow.
But yeah, all these people though, right? All these people ain't gonna ask that know Yon. All these people that are in my business and shit like that personally know Yon our whole life and shit. They ain't gonna be a actual real adult and approach the situation and ask them questions like to Yon, did you really take him to the hospital because he pissed out blood from her hitting him in the balls? Because Yon, I guarantee Yon will admit that shit. Because that's my fucking brother. People are a joke, bro. For real. People are a real life joke, man. Motherfuckers really want to be in our business, but yet that's the thing, bro. Her cousin Tierra wasn't even in our life or around like that. The only time they were ever around is within the first 6 months me and Kayla was together. And soon as Kayla got pregnant, she didn't go and hang around nobody. We was always at home. So all these cousins that are trying to butt in and family members that are trying to butt in, where was they really at the time of us being on our actual own? Nowhere.
I just don't. It just seems like an endless battle for you.
It is an endless battle because they're manipulating the system and the system is allowing that. But I'm not allowing that. I don't care if I have to go to jail. I will tell a judge, a magistrate, whoever, even my own attorney, I will tell them about their self. It's wrong what they're doing, regardless. The courts left it on my children to make the decision if they want to have and seek out a relationship with me. So that means that they have to figure out if they want a relationship with me. So how are you going to figure out if you want a relationship with somebody if you don't even try, let alone if you don't see how that person is in their life? You're shielded from so how can some actual human being make a base decision, a rational, real decision when they're fucking guided, they're being shielded by their fucking parents? Come on, bro. She's 14 years old. She's about to be a freshman in high school next year. She's a fucking 8th grader, dude. And that's what makes Kayla the horrible mother she's being right now, bro. Is the fact that your daughter's 14 years old and you're still shielding her away from her real dad, when in reality there's nothing to be shielded from. It don't make no sense. Like, I just screenshotted it, but Wally tagged Kayla in a birthday post and said how they've had their ups and downs and people trying to split them up, this and that. It sounds familiar, don't it? It clearly sounds like Kayla's the problem, don't it? She's the problem because clearly Wally and Kayla ain't the saints they portrait themselves to be. They're really not. Like, they think that I can't see their Facebook. It is what it is. I'll make my way to see your Facebook. There's multiple people in this world that are mutual with me that know you or can go to your Facebook and see your shit. That's the problem. I have my reasoning to go to your pages to see, because I'm not going to your pages to stalk your ignorant asses. I'm going to your pages to find pictures of my daughters. Listen to this, bro. All right. Have you seen Brittany Vance on Facebook? Like, she's on my Facebook and shit. You know of Brittany Vance, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So Brittany Vance's son, one of her kids, is best friends with Aubriana. Literally, is best friends with Aubriana, bro. So I have real close mutual people that personally know me as a human being, But yet, Kayla can sit here and still manipulate the world. Get the fuck out of here, bro. People are a joke. They'll instead of listening and looking at true facts, they'll go off of hearsay. And that's what, just like my brother. That's why my brother does and acts the way he does, because he already knows. Like, for instance, the audio recording that me and Ashley have of Max literally admitting James hit him in the face with a belt here at my house. That's our recording. I'm his uncle, nigga. That kid still comes in my house, tells me he loves me, eats my snacks. Uncle Greg, can I have this? Uncle Greg, can I have that? You can have whatever you want, Max. And I still play around roughhousing with him, wrestling with him, play fight with him. Why? Because that's what an uncle does, nigga. The fuck? I grew up my whole life with my cousin Sammy Cole wrestling around with me, this and that. The fuck? My stepson don't go to school and beat kids up like James says I taught Max to do. That's all just him talking out of his ass. Because James knows I will always be a better daddy and father than him, especially to his son. And I'm smoking another blunt. Why? Because I can do so. Get your screen recording going. We've been going for about an hour and a half now. Round two.
Exactly an hour and a half. So that's about 2 hours we've been live.
Yeah. Fuck it. See what these football games are hitting for real quick. Turn this shit down.
See what that Lions score was.
Well, I gotta search. Oh, you know what? I can search that right here.
Yeah, I can do it right here. Hey, Siri, what was the score on the Detroit Lions game?
The Lions lost to the Bears today. The final score was 28-13.
Damn. They lost to the Bears, bro.
Damn.
You're supposed to be trying to make it to the playoffs.
Fuck, man.
My team don't play tonight. We about to whoop them Cowboys' butts. Yeah, dude, it's crazy. Like I said before, like, and I'm not, can you hear me?
Yes.
I can't hear you.
Why?
Oh, I can hear you now. I don't know. It was my computer.
No, I can't hear you.
That's weird.
Now I can hear you.
I don't know why it's doing that. I can't hear you. Nah,
Really?
I can hear you now. It says it's connected back. But so anyways, let me turn this down somehow. What the fuck was I just saying? Oh, so Wally. Restart required. No, I don't want to restart my shit right now. I'm in the middle of a stream. I'll restart it when I'm done. But like him, like this dude, like he acts so tough. Like when I lived on Oakdale, bro, and James drove by their house on Freedom Street, I guess, supposedly, and rolled down the window and said hi to Isabella and Aubriana playing in the front yard. So Wally gets in his white Yukon that he used to have and pulls up in front of my house talking about Schaefer, revving his engine, bro, real loud and neutral, or doing a burnout or something, yelling. And I hear this from the inside of the house, bro. So I tossed my shoes on, and by the time I got to the back porch and stuck my head around the balcony or whatever, this dude was pulling away. But literally he's yelling, Schaefer, like, nigga, why are you going to sit in the middle of the road? Pull up in the driveway, pull up, get out the car, yell Schaefer, stand there, whatever. Like, at the end of the day, I don't like fighting no more because I'm getting old as fuck. I'm 31 fucking years old. But at the end of the day, if I have to fight, there's no bitch in my blood, bro. There will never be no bitch in my blood. Like you guys, they want to say, oh, you never want to fight in my life. At least I can say if you want to say I've never won a fight in my life, that just means you never actually watched my career closely like you think you're talking. You know what I mean? Because, I mean, clearly, I got 12 wins in the cage. Nigga, that my record when I ended up stop fighting was 12-19, bro. Yep, I lost 19 fights. I don't give a fuck. But that's because I fought motherfuckers that had 12 and 10 and 11, 12, 14, 20 belts. Shit. The dude, the one dude, Michael Jordan, that was on here earlier, watching our live earlier. I told Ashley, I said he used to fight in Michigan. Fatty Spears fought him for a belt. I still got him on my Facebook. He rides dirt bikes now. I think out in Las Vegas or something, or Tennessee. He actually lives in Tennessee, bro. The dude Michael Jordan, that the white dude that Fatty Spears fought back then.
I
So
remember him.
like motherfuckers want to talk about somebody's fight career. Nigga, at least I had enough balls to get in the cage. Motherfucker, when you go in the cage, it's not none pussy shit. You get locked in there with a whole nother person that's been training for weeks and weeks on trying to kick your ass. So, like, what are you talking about, bro? Please tell me what makes me a bitch. Even if I went in there and I lost the fight,
Oh,
I
we know.
I still took an ass whooping like a man, nigga. What the fuck you mean? There was no shit talking about it. That's why I do all the shit talking I do on Facebook and in the world, because I know I can back it up. I can't whoop everybody. You want to know who I can't whoop, Dave? Scotty Blackford. I can't whoop Scotty Blackford. I can't whoop that big albino motherfucker.
I stand up next to him and I feel like a midget.
At the end of the day, I'm not going to try to let him whoop my ass or hurt me. I'm going to fight back. I don't give a fuck how big he is.
Your mother says,
that's the only person I think I can't whoop, bro. It's Scotty. Anybody else?
Your mom says, we were talking about Max, and your mom said he does love you. Uncle Wayne's happy, and Max loves you.
Well, she already know what it is when it comes to my brother. When it comes to a person wishing death on children in general, that's a whole different ball game. But when you just randomly message your brother out of nowhere, out of the spite of going and fighting in a court case against your mom, and you're mad that your brother is taking your mom's side, you got problems. And then you tell your brother you hope your daughter dies in her sleep. That's your niece, bro. At the end of the day, this was all me and James's beef, Dave. Me and James's beef is over me having my mother's back. Isn't it my job to have my mom's back at all regards?
Okay, I'm ready. What? Italian herbs and cheese.
I mean, shit. As long as I've been grown up, my Uncle Wayne, all my elders, everybody, all my cousins, my cousin Sam Cole, all them. I all grew up knowing that your mom is your main priority. To have her back at all costs. And that's how it should be for your mother, to have your back at all costs. But when you threaten your mom to slice your own mother's neck, and you say you're going to slice your own mother's neck in front of your own son, like my nephew Max literally admitted also that his dad said that he would cut his mom's own neck. That's exactly what Max admitted to me in my own house also. So when James wants to sit here in front like he's somebody, he's a nobody too. He let his mom take care of his kids for 7 years. Well, after he had a kid with a 16-year-old fucking girl, and then got with multiple women. Like, he used to live on Elbert Street, and he would literally let girls be an escort and have dudes come there and fuck these girls, young girls that was living there for money. And that's the problem. That's why our cousin Alex Duran got into it and doesn't really talk and fuck with my brother James anymore, because of that exact reason there. That was their house James was living in. James said, I had my own house. Nigga, you didn't have your own house. You lived in the fucking Duran's house that owned that house on Elbert Street. It was supposed to be fixing up with holes in the floor, letting your kids live there with holes in the floor and shit. They can fall through. Fuck out of here. These two people been watching very long. I smoking that weed. Better be screen recording.
They might be, because it still shows 2 cloud watchers.
Hey,
your mom's.
I'm not. Listen. At the end of the day, I'll tell a fucking a CSB worker, I'll tell a fucking judge, a magistrate, an attorney, whoever, if I have to, I'll tell them straight up, I don't do nothing in my life for any kind of child whatsoever to be taken from me or around me whatsoever, let alone I don't do nothing illegal like most of the motherfuckers being in my business. So people want to keep talking. We can go that route. People need to just mind their own business. That's the problem, bro. If people were minding their own business, I wouldn't even be doing these streams right now. Literally, if people just shut the fuck up and worried about their own goddamn kids and mind their own fucking business and did not interfere with my fucking court order, I wouldn't even be doing these streams right now. But clearly, court systems are a joke and they don't do what they got to do. So I'm going to go live stream this shit and let the world know how pathetic it is. The fuck? Nigga, I got a court order right here that says I can see my kids. Literally, I got a fucking court order. All right. This screenshot of Wally Gray threatened to cut off my funky dick. I showed to the judge and magistrate.
Are you watching this?
That they subpoenaed Wally Gray to come in and testify on that behalf? No, they didn't. And that's what they should have did. I showed true blown evidence of a douchebag threatening me over something that was my cousin Robert Jones. Like, come on, man. Motherfuckers think I'm dumb, bro. Nigga, I got a court order to see my kids. A court order right here, dated June 25th, 2022, Lucas County. Judgment entry. Nigga.
No words.
Motherfuckers are dumb, bro. I smoke weed. I'm smoking that weed. Shit.
All right, I'm going to order this shit.
What you ordering me, fool?
Subway, my dude.
Oh, I better not have said that. They were gonna go to child support and tell them I can't afford my payments. I'm asking somebody to order me food. Oh my
Because
God.
you're getting Subway. Can't afford your payments because you're getting Subway, Greg.
Crazy. She really came. She really came to the enforcement court date like any normal person would have just not went to the court date and waited for their money to load on the card like it was gonna be and wait for your money. But Kayla only showed up to court, my child support enforcement court date, to see if I was going to go to jail because she had it in her head I wasn't going to pay the money. Guarantee it. That's the only reason why she showed up, was hoping I go to jail so she can use that against me. What, go file a motion because I went to jail for not paying child support? You're a dumbass. Paying child support and seeing my kids have nothing to do with each other. They're two completely different court situations, let alone by law. But she's a know-it-all. That's the problem with a lot of these females. They think they're doing right by going and taking a man and going and doing child support and doing this and that. Take me to court to see your kids. Well, you guys are only putting the state of Ohio in control of the decisions that are made on your kids. I mean, make it make sense. That's all you're doing. If you really think that you have full control over the decisions of what you make of your kids, if you are getting child support and making the dad or whatever parent go to seek for fucking visitations or custody, you're ignorant. They're controlling your kids. When a mother has the court make the father go and pay $50, $60 to see their children, they're controlling you and telling you mothers where the kid is going to be seen by the other parent. You're not making that decision. The fucking court is. It don't make no sense. Kayla owns her house on Freedom. She supposedly bought it from her Aunt Bernita, but yet she works at the Dollar Tree and she tries to get all the money she can out of me in child support. Nigga, first of all, if you really want to get technical, I just heard from somebody because supposedly a person has some kind of degree or a diploma or something that the courts think they should specifically should be making a certain amount of money. So they think their support order should be this. Like, the court systems are so fucking stupid. So I'm going to play that role. I had a motherfucking, what do you call it, all the way through school. I was in LD classes, learning disability. I'm a dumbass. So what are you saying? I should, because I'm a dumbass and I got a learning disability, Miss Judge or Magistrate, that I should probably only be making about $20,000, $30,000 a year? That's what you're saying because I'm a learning disability? Like, it's crazy, bro. It don't make no sense. Like these courts can just do as they want. But then that's the thing though, is people don't have enough balls to stand up to these courts and file with district courts and whatever else. I got the balls for that. I already had district court send something for Columbus to file a motion against my magistrate. Why when I do file my motion and I go in front of the magistrate, I'm going to request that I need a magistrate change to somebody that is actually not a female. Give me that. I'm not having a female handling a case that a female is manipulating the system 10 years later, still to this day. And there's evidence of her manipulating the system. She tried manipulating common police court to get a civil protection order. That's a whole nother evidence pile there. Like, come on, bro. I smoke weed. Get over it. I smoke weed. I smoke weed every day. Like, motherfuckers are trash, bro. Always want to be in somebody's business. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. The people that, if it's not Kayla Austin, they need to mind their business. Because on my paperwork here, I don't see Tierra's name. I don't see nobody else's. I can't see it.
Wonder why it's blocked. Oh,
What's
there
blocked?
it is. Hold on, let me find the camera.
Still can't see it. It's like all white screen to me.
We removed your content. It was reported by that's a new one. Wally Gray and Tierra Litz.
Ah, they're at it again. That's probably who's out here watching this shit.
That's
I don't
funny.
give a fuck. They can watch whatever they want. At the end of the day, she is a school representative and she's married to a dude that has drug trafficking charges, let alone in heroin, something that people are out here overdosing on. So come on, what are we going to do? Are we going to contact CSB? Are we going to contact Make a Motion? What are we going to do? I mean, come on, might as well just tell each other the plans, because if that's the case, it's not going to go nowhere. Like, it don't make no sense. Like, your credibility goes out the door. You are technically married on Facebook, it says, to a dude that has drug charges. So what are you guys reporting? What are they reporting it for? Marijuana?
No, they reported me for saying their names on my Facebook.
Who gives a shit? Who cares? I don't.
On to the next.
So what? It's not slander because it's real truth. They're involving themselves with a court matter. That's not slander, bro. That's not defamation of character. That doesn't no category even close to enough to it, bro. That's the problem with these people. They inserted themselves in my business when Tierra wants to walk my children out of school because her cousin that feels some type of way that I got my rights, so they're guarding me from my kids. That's what it is. And the judge, if a judge don't say the same thing, I will go pay a good ass attorney to make a judge do their fucking job, regardless. It's against the law for Tierra to be running her fucking mouth and putting herself and inserting herself in my motherfucking business, regardless. If it's involving my children, that's my business.
Hold on. Tierra, Kayla, and Wally, you guys keep reporting me. Instead of reporting me, why don't you set up a show with me? Tell your side of the story instead of being bitches and doing what you're doing. That makes no sense. That makes no sense.
They don't got the balls to do an interview with somebody and say how they feel, because all they do is make up lies, and they can't slander their lies out to the universe.
And all I do, like you hear me letting him vent and tell his side of the story. Well, his side of the story is looking pretty strong, and you guys are looking like a bunch of ding dongs.
So that means basically, if Tierra or Kayla or somebody tries to call CSB, the police for any apparent reason, that just ruins and incriminates the credibility that Tierra's husband would ever have in these streets. For the fact you're married to somebody that has credibility in these streets, and yet you're working in the school system and whatever else. Come on, bro. Like, come on, we can pull the gangster out and speak real fucking facts. We can do that. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. At the end of the day, I'm going to speak real fucking facts. I'm tired of people butting in my business, all right? This motherfucking court date, motherfucking shit right here Does this court date say Tiara's name? Does this court date say anybody else's name but Kayla Austin? No, it does not. It says Kayla Austin and Schaefer names. It says 3 different Schaefer names. There's no Litz on there. There's no Damron. There's no fucking nothing. There's none of that shit. So people want to sit here and talk to my cousins, Candace Clark and her motherfucking boyfriend, about me, mentioning me and my situation, and me complaining about Tiara Litz walking my kids out of school, disencouraging my daughters from having any kind of relationship with their fathers. You're going to be exposed and put on blast. Regardless, there's the name. There's the names. The notice goes that Tiara Litz and whoever else needs to mind their own fucking business.
My podcast,
I don't give a fuck. This is a fucking
states
goddamn judgment entry through the
and 2
Lucas County
countries.
Juvenile Center. Mind your own fucking business, bro. That's what all this is about. People minding their fucking business. Because nobody has credibility. Tiara don't have no credibility whatsoever. I don't give a fuck what she thinks she has. You can have the most degree ever. You are married to a convicted felon that has trafficking of heroin charges, and you work for the Board of Education, Toledo Public Schools. Like, come on, bro. It's not, you don't need to have common sense to even know that. Let alone Raleigh is uncredible. He's never will be credible ever for this message here. The fuck? Mind your business, bro. I have a motherfucking court order to build a relationship with my daughters. That's the motherfucking problem. People on here watching these videos still reporting, because we said their name. Their name's going to get said in court. You think they're going to be able to report me in court? No. The judge is going to ask specifically, why are you inserting yourself in a court matter? That's what they're going to be asked. I don't give a fuck. When I file the motion and I go in front of the judge is going to know Tiara's name and all that. They're going to know she works for the fucking school and who she's married to and everything. Watch. If they want to insert themselves in the situation of Isabella and Aubriana Schaefer, anybody, I don't care if it's Tiara, her Aunt Kim, Kayla's dad, Bobby, whoever, it doesn't matter. You want to insert yourself, you better make sure that your life is spick and span. Because all you motherfuckers are trying to bring me down and take me away from my kids. And I tell you what, people want to try to take me away from my kids. That's war. And I'm going to go to war with court. You motherfuckers make false reports. I got every evidence against everybody, bro. I don't have drug charges. I don't have child abuse cases. The fuck out of here. Clearly why I got granted my rights to build a relationship with my daughters by the juvenile court system. Motherfuckers are trash, bro.
You see that?
What? Yeah. Motherfuckers want to sit here. Like, literally, y'all, pay attention to this, all right? I'm just going to say this one more time along with Dave, all right? You see this stream that we're on the computer? This stream, you can't just get away with and not be exposed of reporting somebody's shit. If you're going to report this stream right here that we're in right here,
facts,
you're going to be exposed regardless. And clearly 2 names have popped up. Wally Gray and Tiara Litz have reported this live stream. Why? Because they're butthurt and don't want the truth to be out here in social media. And I don't give a fuck. The truth's going to be out there regardless. What, somebody going to come knock me off because I'm talking about somebody having a drug charge and being married to this person supposedly, but yet you're trying to use a school authority to try to keep my kids from me, even from a court order? You got me. I sound like an attorney right now, boy. Shit, if I wasn't a felon, I would have been a good-ass attorney. I would have been a good-ass attorney. Shit. Why you think I got my rights? I represented myself in my visitation court proceeding, bro. I represented myself. Again, I still got my visitations. Listen, bro, all right? You want to know who wins out of a court matter? She didn't win. I got granted. This says we hereby grant Greg Schaefer the right to build a relationship with his children. So that means I won. I won, all right? I did what I had to do as a dad and as a fucking man. I won. And they're mad because I won. So now you got a school you got a school representation person sitting here trying to butt themselves in to a court proceeding. They had the copy of the paperwork. Shit, the principal, that phone call with the principal where the principal told me, she said, oh, well, you might have to bring me another copy of your court paper because it might have been displaced. So that means you let Tierra take that paper or something, or do something, or you guys just disposed of it like it was junk trash. In reality, it was supposed to go in my kid's file and say that I am their father.
Donnie Ross says, Greg is a good dad. We all know it. So Greg ain't seeing these questions. Greg's going to go back to the live. Like, I got 30 minutes of this left. So Greg's going to go back through the live and he's going to answer any and all your questions accordingly. If he don't reply, don't get mad because the question must have been irrelevant, or what you were talking about must have been irrelevant. So don't get mad on that on any reason. He will look at him. He will reply to the, what up, Loyal Kings? Chad Thompson, what up, what up? Donnie said, yo, bro, how you doing, nephew? Greg, you doing the right thing. Bring it all out.
Shit, I'm doing good. Mentally, sometimes I'm fucked up because I don't get to see my daughters, and that's the problem. These people like Tierra, she wants to butt herself in my business, bro. Don't butt yourself in my business. If you were in point blank period, the school, Toledo Public Schools, and Tierra that works at the school would have never got in the business if Kayla did not press it, bro. Kayla is the parent. She's the guardian. She's the one that makes the choices for the school, right? So she is the one making lies up for the school to think that my kids need to be sheltered and safely from me and walked out a whole separate door, far away from me, whatever. When I have a court order and the court ordered that they hereby say, I am fit to fucking parent my goddamn kids.
It's just,
listen,
like I said,
I'm going to read this one more time for the people that didn't hear it earlier, all right? Before we end these lives. It says, the court finds the father is capable. Do all you motherfuckers watching, Tierra, if you're watching, whoever else, do all you motherfuckers know what capable means? I mean, you work at a school, so you should know what capable means, right? All right, so listen. The court finds that the father is capable of parenting the children. Exactly what it says. Not your children, Tierra. Not your children, Tierra. Worry about your own fucking kids. You're not the courts. Toledo fucking sorry ass public schools is not the fucking courts. They're not. Sorry. That sorry ass principal that's at the fucking school at East Broadway is not the fucking courts. You guys don't override fucking law. You might think you have some policy, but policy don't over trump fucking law, dumbasses. And you should fucking know this. Let alone I'm allowed to have visits.
Hey,
in my Kevin Hart voice.
It said they removed the live, but we're still live.
Let her remove it. I'm still live on my part on my Facebook. This whole
I'm still
time.
live on mine.
What are they going to report mine for? They can't report it.
They can only report mine to the podcast company.
No, see, the thing is there's a couple different people that I deleted off my Facebook. And honestly, I'm gonna go and see whoever the mutual friends is on their Facebook that is still on mine. And I don't give a fuck if it's like whoever. I don't care who it is. Like Brandon Morris or whoever. I don't give a fuck who it is. Like if it's people that I play like this, anybody that has anything to do with them, they're gonna get deleted off my shit. I don't give a fuck who gets deleted. But shit, yet my shit's public, so I don't give a fuck who sees it. I smoke weed, nigga. The fuck? Smoking a weed. How long we got?
28.
Smoking a weed. What are they gonna do about it? Nothing. Trash. They need to mind their own business.
Oh, by the way, 28 minutes. 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 I don't have an exact count, but I know that the last count was 11 states and 2 countries that listen and watch my show.
Hey, you know what crazy is? Look, I was gonna have Kinsley give this picture right here to my daughter Isabella. This is the last time that I see my daughters ever. This is the last time I got to hold them. And if you look real closely where my baby, where Aubriana's hand's at, that's my striker band on. So there goes the story that I told you about me turning myself back into. The last time I see my kids is when I turned myself in to finish my 30 days. Look, I ain't lying, Facebook. Look at that. Right underneath my daughter's hand, there's a white little mark. That's the striker band. And if you look closer over here where my pinky is, that's my grandma, my mom's casket, dog. That's my mom's casket, my grandma Cole's casket. They took a picture of me and my daughters because they knew that would probably be the last time I ever seen my fucking daughters in my life. Why? Because my family knows exactly how Kayla Austin and her family are. Exactly right there. The last time I see my daughters at my grandmother's funeral, Isabella had to be pried away from her dad at her grandmother's funeral, at her Nana's mom's funeral that she watched died in the hospital. And yet I'm a piece of shit father, nigga. I came home from Striker and made sure my mom had my kids the night before my grandma got buried, bro. And motherfuckers want to talk shit to me. I had my kids. That's the decisions of their fucking mom, not me. Motherfuckers want to sit here and report videos. Man, suck a great plan. I don't give a fuck who gets offended by that either. Mind your own fucking businesses.
Purple pickle.
Yeah, purple fucking pickle. Say that about 20 times real fucking fast.
Right. After smoking a blunt.
Fuck that.
With cotton mouth.
It's sad though, man. Like, people want to be all up in my business, dude. Like, it don't make no sense. Like, why would I be saying people's names in this live if they didn't insert themselves in my business? Just make it make sense. That is the common thing to think about. I mean, that's exactly what a good attorney is going to tell a prosecuting team and juries. Exactly. What
we got 3 cloud watchers and somebody in the room. So I'm probably getting ready to get reported.
Let them report shit. They can't do nothing. What are they going to report it for?
And so y'all haters know I do shows Tuesdays and Fridays and whenever my nephew wants to go live.
Yeah, haters. I'll go live every day. As soon as when I first wake up in the morning, after I get off from work, I'll go live every day and make a live every day. I don't give a fuck. They're just mad. Why they're reporting is because my daughter Isabella is 14 years old. She's going to eventually have her own social medias, whatever. Parents cannot control what children do anymore.
Right. At some
point along the line in these next few years, my daughter is going to make some kind of contact with me and she's going to know the truth. Regardless, I don't give a fuck. That's their own fault. They're the ones that brought it to this, not me. I didn't bring it to this. They brought it to this. They the one people want to be in my fucking business. Kayla wants to interfere with my court order to have a relationship with my kids still. I'm going to speak the fucking truth. And like I said, whoever wants to insert theirself, just if you take screenshots, if you take screen recordings, you better be able to prove where them came from. Because if they got sent from other people and the certain people that's reporting it or using it as evidence against me, trying to at least, you better be able to prove where it came from because I knew this shit's public. I'm doing it for a reason. I don't give a fuck. I'm letting the world know how trash people are, regardless. Give a fuck. People are so worried about Greg, but yet people got drugs in their life and everything. Like, come on, bro. Don't make no sense. The day Tierra started conspiring with Kayla to walk my kids out of the school to try to say that my kids don't feel safe around me, that's going against disencouraging my children, regardless.
For sure.
Clearly, a law, a judge that is the law, not no some fucking Toledo public school bullshit motherfuckers. An actual judge that is in a goddamn courthouse declared that they see me fit to father my children. So that doesn't mean just because you think you work for Toledo Public Schools or you work for the Dollar Tree that you have the choice to say when I can and can't speak to my kids. Sit the fuck down and better humble yourself because y'all need it. Me, this is what I got to look at every day of my life right here. Pictures like this are the last time I seen my kids right here.
Look how young you were in that picture. That's crazy.
You know what? It's sad. It's sad that Kayla took her kids, her daughters, two beautiful little girls, pried them away from their dad. For what? Because you're trash? Okay. Trash. Report that. Trash. Working for Toledo Public Schools. Oh, don't worry. I'm sending screenshots to Toledo Public Schools about shit too, to let them know while you guys are sitting here trying to say you're concerned about the safety of my kids, while you're letting somebody that's working at the school that's married to somebody with trafficking heroin charges walk my kids out of the school. Now, how's a lawyer going to feel about that?
Right.
Now, you want to play games? We can play games. Tierra wants to walk my kids out, keep me from saying hi from my kids, all because Kayla wants to manipulate other people that she hasn't manipulated before. Is what it is, dog.
And the crazy thing is, you know, when you're leaving school and you get picked up by your parents, the interchange is only 5 or 6 minutes. What's the deal? What's the harm in you saying and talking to your kids for them 5 or 6 minutes?
See the crazy part is like, for instance, when we do have the kids lately, for the last 2 months, I've been working at Marco's, all right? And when I have to pick up the kids, my manager at work lets me go on break and go and pick the kids up from school, the 3 from school, and bring them, drop them off, and I go right back to work and start working, all right? And with the amount of time I'm there, to be personally honest, it's not enough time because, one, Isabella's 14 years old. She's in 8th grade. She comes out after my 3 stepkids, bro. So technically anymore, there's no way. The last time I tried to say hi to either one of my kids, I waved to them like this, and that was a good 2 months ago, bro. And ever since I waved to Aubriana, we're just standing there. I had my arms folded like this, and I went like this. And Kayla seen it, and I didn't give a shit. That's my right. I'm allowed to wave to my daughter. I have a fucking visitation right by the courts. And I promise you, if the baby wasn't sleeping, bro, I would take these like that monkey that slams the fucking things and cheer it on for you guys because I won. I won. Tierra Litz, you little school employee. All right, you little school employee. This is my proof that I won, and you're interfering with a winning man. That's what you're doing. You're interfering with a winning man that won the rights to build a relationship with his 2 beautiful little girls. And you're interfering as a school official at that. And that's against the law. And if I really got to take to the court, you're going to lose your job regardless. Because from what I hear, Dave, I've been told by somebody that Tierra Litz has also had a problem before and got in trouble with the Board of Education for something she did that she wasn't supposed to do. It's from what I hear from people. So it is what it is. If it like these people that told us about these screenshots and whatever, if they don't want me to say their names on this stream or whatever, that's fine. But their names are going to be said in the court when I go to file my motion regardless. All of them are. Even the past history and all. Listen, all right, before we shut this off, the last thing I'm going to say, and I'm going to put a statement on it, period. And
all right, well, you got 15 minutes, so blow it up.
It's sad the fact that these people are sitting here, they're declaring that my kids don't feel safe, but yet a judge by law declared that I am allowed, they see me fit to be with my kids. All right. So for somebody to sit here and put themselves and insert themselves in somebody's business, let alone you're a school official, you should probably be more smarter than that, because clearly that's not smart. I ain't done nothing wrong. They don't have no whatsoever footage. Me, I have a witness. There's a lady at the school. She drives a it's either a gold, I think it's like a gold or like a white, like newer Durango, but it's not the newest ones. It's the big fat ugly Durangos. And that look like the I can't remember what they look like. But the thing is, bro, is she was a witness to when Kayla and Wally started their shit. She heard Wally telling me in public, right in the parking lot, I'm not their dad. These ain't my kids. I'm a piece of shit. Telling me to come to his house. Everything. Like, I had a witness that day. I even told the principal this. So for the school to interfere and not actually contact the courts to figure out if there was actual stabilization for me to actually build a relationship for my kids, the Toledo Public Schools fucked up on their part, bro. And that's what they don't realize. The lady already admitted, the principal admitted on the phone that Tiara should not be going out of fucking walls and talking about school business. And that's exactly what she did to Kayla. This right here.
And it sounds like that's where your paperwork went also.
She's a school official. I have proof. Did you screenshot that shit with her name that she reported?
No.
I need it screenshotted and sent to me for documentation, because at the end of the day, she's a public servant. Toledo Public Schools is, no matter what, the federal government in general, bro. So at the end of the day, you're still considered a federal employee if you're a fucking teacher.
I sent you the screenshot of me getting reported, and it blocks out their name.
If anything, she's mandated to report Kayla for not following her court order and doing the harassing she's doing to keep me from my children. If you really want to go by the law, she's mandated to report that, just like she would be mandated to report abuse, or like she would be mandated to report drug activity. Come on, bro. You're mandated to report drug activity. How that right there, that says you can't even be a teacher. You can't even work with kids. But I'm a felon, I know.
It sounds like
they want to go there. They want to go there. Well, this is where we're gonna fucking take it, bro.
And I gave them the opportunity to clear their name too. You know what I mean? And that's probably why I didn't get reported with all these. There's 4 people watching.
They're not going to do it. They're going to try to find ways to press some kind of charge on me. Motherfuckers already probably saying, oh, he's stalking us. First of all, it's common sense. And if a judge don't see it, you should probably not be a judge. They're coming on our shit. We have proof they're reporting our streams, let alone you have to type in our name or go to somebody's Facebook and click on our name or whatever. To come to our Facebook, so that means you stalk, right?
Even me, hosting this. You see my phone, I got it on my phone, so I don't miss no questions. And that I have to go literally to my Facebook wall and click it. So they're seeing your name pop up, and they're jumping on mine.
You got a school, listen, bro. You got a school official employee that's going and screen recording civilians' Facebooks for a family member to try to do whatever they're going to do with it. That's against the law.
And
you can't do that. It's none of your business. What is your business is what happens and goes on in that school. My kids, my 2 daughters, they don't come here, nothing. And my 3 other kids will tell you, just like they'll tell anybody else, they love the fuck out of me, bro. Shit. I take damn good care of them fucking kids. I make sure them kids are well kept before I'd even do myself. You know how many times this week that I fed myself before I fed them? Multiple times. Why? Because we're trying to save up money to fucking go and move the fuck out of here. I bet you if Kayla tries to... Just saying, if Kayla ever went to go try to move, she's going to try to block her address so I don't know where she moved, nothing. And by law, I pay child support. By law, I'm allowed to know where my kids live. And that's what a judge told her, and she felt dumbfounded as fuck when a judge told her that, bro. For real. These motherfuckers are barking up the wrong tree. I'm not doing nothing wrong whatsoever to jeopardize my fucking visitation rights or any kind of fucking rights in general. Well, I mean, what do you really have on me to fucking, I don't do nothing. I sit at home all fucking day when I'm not at work. Get over it. Give a fuck. I'm here at home right now with my daughter. My three stepkids just left from being here for 2 weeks straight, nigga. They were here on Thanksgiving and everything. Who you think cooked Thanksgiving dinner so me and Ashley cooked it together, but still, she went to her uncles and everything, bro. Like, come on, bro. Shit, ask my kids what they like me to cook. It's either gonna be steak or chicken. Steak or chicken.
I always eat chicken.
My kids eat good. That's the problem. Kayla don't want my two oldest daughters to see the good father I am because she's jealous of the father I am. That's the problem. That's why she was so controlling over me back when we was together, because she knows the father I am. So because she can't have that, she's gonna fucking try to fucking tear it down. That's all she ever done her whole life. That's all she's ever been taught, bro, is to tear shit down. Even by her own mom, dog. I mean, come on, dude. Her dad has a fucking rap sheet, bro. I got her dad's police report or his record right here. Multiple DVs, bro. Aggravated robbery, aggravated burglary, felonious assault, disorderly conduct, domestic violence, assault, no person, disorderly conduct, obstruction, disorderly, false, domestic.
That's
And I ain't lying. No, this is Kayla's dad, nigga. And my kids are around Bobby. I showed the courts this, bro. They got documentation and copies of all this shit.
So
and yet they failed to do. They failed to basically ignore this shit. Bobby should be supervised while he's around my kids. He smokes weed too. Well, they want to screen record somebody smoking weed. Get the fuck out of here, bro. I've drove down Greenwood before and watched Bobby walk across the street to and from Dave Jeffrion's house, and he goes down there to smoke weed, bro. All right. It's crazy. Like, it don't make no sense. But you guys sitting here screen recording me smoking weed, right? Make it make sense. When we live in Ohio, in Toledo, where it's not only decriminalized, but it's legal.
Fire it up.
I just did. Fuck.
Hell yeah.
About to watch my football team play some football. And
well, y'all, with that being said, you know, I'll go live every fucking day if this dude wants to go live every day, just to get his point across. So with that being said, y'all tune in tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Tomorrow I don't have a show. The 12th. And I'll have Flaheem on the show, y'all. Y'all ain't going to want to miss that for sure. With that being said, we out this bitch. Don't leave.